fault.
I'm not fat and big boned.
So I just teleported to Matt's.
I was gonna say somebody went on the right.
Screw you
See
guys.
later, sucker.
Peace. Yeah, if you want to grab exclamation points on the way, I'm not complaining, but
Yeah,
I'm not
come
strictly
back if we
only
want.
story, but I'm not going out of our way to grab extra missions too.
I think this is more like let's get through it, and then we can do Jack when we can all afford it.
which should be in about a week or two. I'm just fucking flat out broke. I didn't get paid last week because of the break in my work. And then next week's going to be a small paycheck and miss a day for being in the hospital. My leg was falling off, but I mentioned that. But anyone else hear about how Overdrive has to Overwatch, I should say, has to change the name to its game?
Yeah, or it might. Does it actually have to? I only read the initial news.
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, there's apparently some kind of cell phone app that's used for paintball and other things.
Yeah. Pretty sure Blizz is giving them $1 billion to knock that shit off.
Wait, is Overwatch the Blizz one, or is that the?
Yeah, it's the Blizzard shooter.
I thought that was the
multiplayer.
Gearbox one. Or what's the Gearbox one? The Gearbox one's different. That's that's Battle something.
That's Battleborn.
Yes.
Battleborn, yes.
Battleborn.
And then we got Bloodborne
Yeah. That's why I was getting mixed up.
next month.
Yeah.
No, 2 months from now. March.
Oh, it's March.
March is the time. That's the springtime releases to get ready for the summer of nothingness, which it usually is.
Next one thing is like Grim Fandango. There's that Resident Evil remake.
I'll probably pick that up because I had the GameCube ones, but I only had them to give them to a friend. So I never got to play them.
it. I watched a friend play it, so I wanted to give it a try eventually.
I saw I took a peek at it to make sure it worked. It looks amazing compared to the original.
Nice.
I'm gonna make a confession right now. I've never played. Well, I played like the first 10 minutes of it, but I've never actually played Resident Evil the original.
I've played a bunch of it, but not I've never finished it.
I played the first one up until the dog jumps through the window and died there a lot, and was like, okay, I'm bad at this. Also, I'm in Japan. I should leave the house.
It became 2015, and we all were like, oh wait, these fucking controls are fucking horrid.
Yeah.
Like these are great games, but fuck, these controls are shit.
Yeah, tank controls are not what they're cracked up to be. What was I gonna say?
Well, I mean, tank controls when done decently, i.e. Resident Evil 4 and Resident Evil 5.
That's not tank controls.
But it's close. It's an evolution of those tank controls.
Huge evolution.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the original game, it's fucking crap. Like, even in 2, it's pretty shitty, but it's the worst in 1.
You went from 1 to 2 thumbsticks. The control factor became enormous.
Yeah. It would be really weird to play a game with fixed camera angles. Because the oldest thing I've gone back to play that has been in a 3D environment recently was Mega Man Legends, and that has a camera you can move. So I don't know what it would be like to go to something with like Resident Evil with pre-rendered backgrounds
giving me
and
pistols,
stuff.
woman.
Alright, just jump that
This game's
trap with
big
your
on
vehicle
pistols.
and you'll be well on your way to Concordia. Once you get there, you should be able to
What was I
find
gonna
the
say?
Xanax.
When I got my I'll never forget this. I got my PlayStation for my 13th birthday.
Okay, I do want to do Torgo just so we can see Jenny Springs' thing from it.
No problem. And the first 2 games I got for it was Crash Bandicoot 2 and Resident Evil 2. So I just skipped Resident Evil 1 altogether and went straight into 2. 2 and Nemesis.
And Crash Bandicoot 1, man. How could you understand Crash Bandicoot 2 if you hadn't played the original?
You jump, you spin. All right, cool, understood.
Well, because come on, Keith. I'm waiting for you.
He was younger than us when that was out, so he didn't care.
Yeah, I also didn't have my PlayStation at the time. You know, 13, want the new hotness. I want what the kids were playing that year, you know what I mean? So.
And you know, it was also all just kind of a joke, you know, I was making in the end.
Well,
You know.
I kind of half agreed with your point, is the case. It's
Who
like,
is
what
this
are you gonna do?
doctor guy with an N on his forehead? I don't
Why
get
does he
this.
have an N on his forehead?
Yeah, who is it? Was it Dr. Neutron or something? Nitro?
I
I think it's Nitro.
I remember Ripperoo.
Oh, that's right. We gotta go to Charge the Rubble, which I parked right in front of like an idiot.
Yep.
Oh yeah, we gotta antagonize him and then yeah.
Toro, Toro, Toro!
Hey, buddy.
Come here.
Why aren't you following me? Don't shoot him. Don't kill him. Back up your vehicle, because... Oh, is anybody in this one? 'Cause it's in the way. He just...
he just keeps running into it and falling over.
Oh my god, this last gen crap, seriously.
Ugh.
Deal with it.
God, shit's so old.
God, these graphics are like the Philips CDI over here. What the hell?
Let's not talk about the CDI. Sorry, Zelda-thon was still a couple weeks ago. I'm still having flashbacks to they always do the Zeldas on the CDI every year. And it's just why?
I played a CDI.
Run away, Robo! Run away, Robo!
Recently, oh god, that controller is the biggest piece of shit ever. And I mean the controller, not the joystick remote.
Yoinkin'.
Only time I ever played a CDI was in Service Merchandise's demo. That's right, Service Merchandise. I mentioned it.
Mine was at Mrs. G's. I think
I played one once, or played with one once. At I think it was a Radio Shack actually.
Radio Shack sold video games?
They sold controllers for a while, and back in the day, yeah, CDI was the thing they had there.
Huh, okay. I never went into Radio Shacks much as a kid, because my dad was a real stickler for time and not wasting it, and whatever he deemed a waste of time, kids didn't really get to do. Yeah. So, like, you know how every kid has, like, fond memories of, like, going to arcades? Yeah, not me. Wasn't allowed.
That sucked.
Yep.
My parents would abandon me in the mall.
Cheap Jewish bastard couldn't afford $5 for his fucking son to go play with his friends once a week.
I'm sorry, man.
I had to pay out of my allowance at least.
I didn't get an allowance.
Oh. You were an indentured servant.
Well, you know, it's not like he actually worked me or nothing.
Right,
it's not like I was tilling the fields or anything, but yeah.
I was.
I feel like that.
Damn it.
That's so horrible.
Every time I'm gonna miss every jump this run. That's it.
I feel that. Ugh. It just stinks, dude. No, like hearing you say that about arcades, it's like you didn't grow up in the heyday of arcades. Like me and Chris having a few years on you. You know,
yeah,
like we definitely
the fact that you even missed the tail end is kind of just. Oh, hey, well, I teleported right back to Jenny.
We were even near like the tail end.
Hey, my buddy Kenny jumped into the game.
I'm kind of glad I died.
Everybody's enjoying their laser weapons.
Wait, do we just go in here?
I don't know.
You just shut up and listen to Torg.
Seems to be a turded.
Oh, it's okay. People like explosions.
You're just saying that. People want lasers, not explosions.
No, I really do like explosions. They're great.
Really? Well, I like you now.
Uh-oh.
Do you want to go out?
But yeah, it's my buddy Kenny.
You broke his heart.
I'm not into guys.
Is it cool if my buddy Ken comes in here, Nico? You left it unopened.
Yeah, he's here. Fine, whatever.
Word. Yeah, he's a cool guy.
If Jen shows up, though, we gotta kick him out.
Yep, not a problem. I'll text him.
I let Ralph in the other week, so as long as somebody knows the person, that's cool.
Yeah. No, Ken is a good friend of mine.
No, Nico, you missed Torg's thing there. Did you see what he said?
I saw the friend zone, but after that, what was it?
After that, he says like, "Oh, are you guys talking about that?" And he's like, "Hey, I was in a bad place back then, and I now realize friend zoning is like a misogynistic
I
view."
love Torg. He's the best.
He's like, that's a way. You know, it's a very misogynistic way of looking at friendship.
Yep.
He says at the end there, he apologizes for saying
Torg. All right, we've got a Paramount rapid release, a Resplendent rapid.
Because Torg is the man.
I want to be a winged rapid release.
But now we gained a fire laser weapon for doing that mission.
Yeah. Actually, let me pop one of these back in my thing.
The fire starter. Oh yeah, and it's an American flag.
Oh, speaking of the Prodigy, I think there's a new single out.
Oh, Ken
really?
Yeah. I hear it's not the best.
Interesting.
Nico, you might want to put this on invite only now, in case now that the opportunity is
okay.
freed.
Start boot up sequence.
So I can avoid the distress of having to call my buddy and explain why we're not on you know, Xbox Live chat and all that shit. So I'm pretty sure he doesn't know we're doing the show. Or he realized it and left, I'm not sure which.
The memories.
My inventory isn't full. Stop telling me that.
You know, I should sell my shit.
Or Ken is just trolling us because he's Ken.
Though I'm said, like I said, either way, this avoids a phone call.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. There's 2 more electric shields in that thing. Whatever. The box. The box.
The box. The box.
Oh, it actually is called the fire starter. That's great.
Yeah, exactly. Nice little joke there.
Hey.
Oh yeah. Wow, we got a lot of stuff in here.
I have so many pistols.
Change my picture, smack my picture.
Wow, good. Both of you in stereo, one in each ear. Thanks. That was.
Oh, wait, no, I can't double laser all the
Fat
way.
of the
I
land.
can double laser all the way. Who cares?
What a fucking great album.
Oh
to
my
hack
God, it is
a computer
American.
to.
Wow.
You know it though, dude. There was Prodigy on. Wasn't a Voodoo a song on?
Voodoo People was
the
on the Hacker soundtrack.
Yeah.
What else have they been in? I don't know. They've used it for promos and for stuff too, but yeah, they've been around forever.
Yeah.
Actually, the new single, somebody I saw somebody talk about it on Twitter. That's how I found out. It's just like, yeah, it sounds like somebody never left the '90s, and then somebody was like, nah, it sounds like they tried to leave the '90s, regretted it, and went back. I was like, that's what I want from the Prodigy, so I'm in. Liam Howlett has a very narrow skill set, but
that
it's
was
a
only
very
a couple
honed
years
skill
ago,
set.
wasn't it?
What?
Invaders Must Die. That was like
Yeah, that's them. That was a couple years ago.
3-4 years ago. That wasn't that bad.
Yeah, I love that album. Some of it took a time to grow on me, and the bonus tracks didn't feel like that much of a bonus, to be honest.
I guess.
They were alright.
I've never really cared for Prodigy.
Well, they're always fun.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, World of Warplanes used what was it? Spitfire from their prior album, the one between Fat of the Land and Invaders Must Die. Until I don't know if they just lost the license or realized that they needed a license. It might have just been some Russian dudes finding this cool song and not realizing that it was a big band. But
Oi. What do you mean I pay royalty?
Man, I need to find my copy of Fat of the Land. I really want to listen to that now.
I still have it. I think the only one I don't have on hard copy is, or no, I don't have the one. I can't remember the name of the one that has Girls and Spitfire on it.
You know what I find adorable? When Keith says things like I have.
Oh, that's right. Always
a
outnumbered,
copy
never
of.
outgunned. That was it.
Why do you find that adorable?
Because just digitize everything already.
We're old. Shut up.
No.
Yeah, I like CDs.
I finally ordered Arm Cannon 3 a couple months ago and ordered the CD because CDs.
Oh, my next ordering, I'm going to order the 2 Charles Bradley albums is a guy I was recently introduced to.
Oh, and my Smash CD should be shipping soon, too.
CDs will be the next hipster thing.
No,
Fine.
vinyl's still better. Actually,
next-
Guess what? It's not a hipster thing. It's what I fucking grew up with. So suck my fucking dick.
Oh wow!
To be
Listen
fair,
to
I
the
grew up with vinyl
salt
on top of
pour
that.
off
So.
this kid. My God.
Actually, the record player I have is still my dad's old one. It still works.
Heard that a few times, have you, Keith?
All right, welcome to
No,
Concordia.
hipster?
Crop
No,
full.
actually,
If I ever
nobody's
saw
actually
one,
called me a
Find a guy
hipster.
named Huckster. He's
Probably because
ex-Nigerian, runs
I'm
the town.
not.
Now you're not really hipster. No.
No. I'm just a fucking weirdo.
He's
is more like
a
it.
hipster. He's just pretending to be a hipster, ironically.
Keith, there's a great many words I would use to describe you. I don't think weirdo would be one of them.
No?
No.
Nah,
you're
you're not vanilla. Maybe like
no, you're not.
mint chocolate chip. That's pretty common.
No, vanilla sounds boring, and I wouldn't use that to categorize him either. But
I like vanilla though. I mean, it's a good
Tame.
smell. It's one of my favorite smells.
What is it? Oh, I never read the ticket that he puts on here.
Tame?
tamed. Yeah,
Just
you
give
see,
him
You seem like you have a tamed mannerism. Like, maybe it's just because of all, like, the dumb, weird, bizarre shit that I see on a daily basis. But, yeah, no, hipster, no, not.
Let me see if I can read this violation statute. It's probably clear on PC, but you have received this ticket because you have done something naughty. Under something of the Concordia custom statutes. Something officer should. Something all violations that apply. Oh.
Welcome to Concordia.
Yeah, it's in front of these. Take all violations that apply. Conservation of energy, second law. Lorentz.
Tame?
Yeah, I'm still kind of like stuck on that. I'm sorry.
What is the third one?
That you would use to just.
Oh, these are all the laws you can break in Concordia. Temporal causality. The something morality statute. I don't know what is that. CPT?
Conservation of energy.
Yeah, I love that one. And
Temperature
Lorentz's
causality.
law. I can't believe they brought that up.
One says like CPT.
Yeah. I don't know what that is. I don't know if I want to know what that is.
Going
Is
on
the verbal-
Google.
Is verbal
Don't
morality
look up
statute-
CP on Google.
CPT?
I don't know what
Is the-
CPT is, but I know what CP is, and I got a feeling it might have to do with that.
Is the verbal morality statute? Is that from Judge Dredd?
Urban Dictionary.
Demolition Man.
CPT.
Demolition Man. I mean, Demolition Man.
You have 7 days to
Demolition.
pay your fine. Please pay all fines at Concordia Sovereigns or Governance.
Oh, wow. I don't think I can read what CPT stands for.
No, you can't. It's what 8chan got busted for. If we're on the same page, so.
Oh, jeez.
Well, they haven't been busted. Well, they've
gross.
been busted, but they haven't been convicted yet.
Gross.
The
Yep.
final part of this quote is, "You're supposed to start at 9, and I never see your ass till 9:30. Use your imaginations, folks." Wow.
Oh, that's not what I thought it was.
Yep.
Give him the Orbitron.
I'm not going to repeat what Urban Dictionary said because, well, there's a member who isn't currently here that might take great offense to what Urban Dictionary is saying, so.
I take great offense to what most of Urban Dictionary says. So.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. The Urban Dictionary, it's not for the weak of heart.
There's been worse. Come on, I grew up with Rotten.com. Come on.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Oh, God.
Not that I liked it, but it was there.
You know, I
that's-
don't remember a lot from there. I'm sure
I
my
do.
mind blocked some of it. The one I always remember is the bird like perched on the dude's cock.
I just
Like that's the
Oh,
one
that
that's
was
like
nothing.
that. I know that was nothing on there, but
That's
like
Bush
that's
League.
the
That's good
one that
times.
sticks out.
That's
of
my
head
phone
for some
wallpaper. I
reason.
gotta look that up.
Yeah, that one just sticks out of my head. That one for some reason.
Dude, if it wasn't for the 90s internet, I wouldn't be as desensitized to everything as I am today.
Oh, for sure, dude, for sure.
So, in other words, I think we should thank the 90s internet for, for prepping us for the future.
Shake it, baby.
La 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 la.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I wonder where my glove will go. And for the reference, Keith, I didn't use tamed as any sort of insult. You were saying, like, you called yourself a weirdo, and I'm like, no, I wouldn't call you weird.
Get in the tube. Get in the chute.
Let's get in the tubes, man.
You'd be surprised compared.
Oh, nobody's
to,
here who
to
remembers
you,
getting the
yes,
tube.
but yeah.
Mono
I've
PP.
I've done and seen some wacky shit not fit for human ears. We're just gonna leave it at that.
Oh yeah, exactly. I'm saying from you, I should think of that and be like, oh well, yeah, maybe by your standards, yeah.
Yeah, I've watched a man amputate parts of himself before just for the sheer thrill of it.
I've been
Live?
Yeah, alive. What do you think?
No, like live, like in front of you.
I held the gores to his wound.
Oh, well there you go. Okay. Wow.
I see some things, man, and some stuff.
Fuck, man.
I would recommend it.
You got some like fucking PTSD over here?
No, actually, it's different when somebody's paying for it. It's all I'm saying. Oh, that sounded a lot dirtier than it sound, but let's just say for a while I ran with a clique that was, let's just say, would accommodate people with their bizarre modifications that they enjoyed.
True that.
Stupid, whatever. But he might know how to track down the signal. This guy
You also learned to develop a sense of humor really quick with that sort of shit.
I'm basically his boss. He's pretty much on the team already.
Whoa, dude, like some American Mary sort of shit?
Well, that was American Mary took it to the umpteenth degree. The shit that they did in that film, you wouldn't survive if you did it in a hospital. You know what I mean? Like, what was it? Like the double arm transplant? I don't think that's possible to do.
Here's the thing.
No.
Like, seriously, like modern medical shit, like you cannot, twin sisters cannot remove an arm and then
You were one of us.
try to sew it onto the other
Son of a
sister's arm.
bastard.
It just- it
Thank
doesn't
you
work
for
that way.
visiting the offices of the Mayor. We hope you enjoyed your beautiful.
But I've seen plenty of implants, plenty of
Yes, there is one
plenty
other
of
person who can
scarification,
help us.
plenty of fingers and toes
Unfortunately,
removed.
get to the up-over bar.
And
I don't know why you would get rid of something you use all the time.
that's why you wouldn't do it. If you understood why,
Where the
you
hell's
would be doing
Mox?
it.
Oh, wait. Hey, you see those two on the dance floor?
Yeah, I
The
guess.
tattooed chick
If
and
you
the guy
call it
next to the slam?
understanding
Oh,
something.
they're ex-ball
Well,
dunkers. Go see
it's
if
like
they'll
anything
help.
else, I
Finally.
suppose. It's,
Lady Luck flips
well,
her frickin' face
I
guard.
could get into a long, in-depth conversation.
No,
about it.
no, we could, but just like, no.
well-
cutting parts of your body off is not like anything else.
But Keith, like I was going to say, this doesn't seem like neither the time nor the place to have this conversation.
No, but we
I mean,
talk, dude, we need to talk about this on the fucking podcast someday then.
It's really hard to do it because I don't want to alienate myself or the people that would be involved in said conversation. But yeah, we can talk about some of the shit. I mean, none of the shit I
Damn
did.
it.
You know what I mean?
No, I know what you mean.
I've just seen it happen.
No, like talking about like what, like why someone would do it, like why you, like reasons maybe you've heard people say why they would do it.
I mean, the easiest and simplest of answer is because they want to. You know
Like that's
what I mean?
it. That's it.
Well, I mean, if you could understand why they would want to, you'd probably had to have lived their life and been in their situation to understand it. I mean, yeah, it's very abnormal.
Jack sent you, huh?
Yeah,
I
Must have bothered him
just,
something awful.
I get a little
No
offended when
worries, though. It's all
people
in the
say
past.
psychotic
What does he
because I'm
mean?
like,
Soldiers, Jet.
it's kind of psychotic to want to, you know, shove silicone gel into your tits too. But people do
You
it
wanna
on the
find a
daily.
signal?
Oh,
Then you gotta
dude,
put
yeah, I
transmitters
mean,
on the
that's
echo
pretty
towers
messed
around
up as
town.
well,
Get
though.
up high. Simple triangulation.
It's your body,
Go find
man.
the
Make it
source,
look
and
however
can
you
shut
want it to
down.
look.
Thing
Oh, no,
is,
for sure,
I
I'm
don't
still
have
Oh, yeah, I'm
the
down with
questions
that.
here.
Yeah.
I'm still down with it. I'm not
Oh, no,
saying
no, no, no,
First,
I'm
I
not
need you to
should
pick
do
up
it.
some
Oh,
moonstones
sir, I am not
mistakenly
scrutinizing you. I'm
confiscated by the
just
customs
Yeah,
this is
I'm
my
just-
Head
this is
over
my
there and I'll update
recycled
your
and
echo.
rehearsed, you know,
Trust me,
politically
it'll make
correct, like answers to said
Yeah.
questions.
How about Moxie's fake or real?
I think everything on Moxie is fake. That's kind of the whole gimmick.
Ah,
True that.
The overdone makeup and all that other shit would point to that.
though in this it is revealed she is.
Yeah, her podunk, and I'm not saying that to be mean, guys. That is her last name, podunk. Self comes out when she's out of character.